All right, good day, my people. Good day, family. Today I will be teaching us on how to cut a perfect signature wear. A perfect signature wear. So first of all, we are starting from the slant of the shoulder. The slant of the shoulder. How to slant the shoulder is shoulder divided by 2. Then you slant from there. Shoulder divided by 2. In this case, we are having shoulder 19. And 19 divided by 2 is 9.5. I'll be slanting the shoulder by 3 inches. 3 inches. So I'll be slanting the shoulder by 3 inches downward. Now, after the slant of the shoulder, you just then you cut this part off. Then you come here, then you take this up by 4 or 4.5. 4 or 4.5, anyone can go. That 4.5 or 4 inches. 4.5 or 4 inches. So I'm using 4.5 here. 4.5. You can see 4.5. 4.5. I'm using 4.5 on this one. So from this, the front panel, I'll be using 3/4. 3/4, not to 1 inch. So on the front panel, then I'll just relax this my back panel now on the 3/4. Then we'll iron it on that 3/4 part. Iron it on that 3/4 part. You can see. Make sure you iron it perfectly. Then you take your shoulder. The first thing you're going to do is make sure your clothes are equal. So when you are drafting, make sure the front panel and the back panels are equal. Please, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and hit the notification button. Please like this video, share to people. Now for the front, for the shoulder, you just come in and interpret your shoulder divide by 2, 19.5. Come to somewhere here, 19.5. So why do we take it 19.5? Because when you slant it down, it will be 10 inch. So the half inches here we cover the other part. Then you just come to this place and link your inches together. Link it together like this. So we are doing a perfect armhole, an armhole that does not have excess space. So I'll be using my shoulder. I'll be interpreting my shoulder. Shoulder divide by 2, then minus 1 inch. I'll be having 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. As I said before, I'll be using a fitted armhole. Fitted armhole, no space. Fitted armhole, good fitted armhole, not the one that you wear and there will be a lot of space. So I'll be having 8.5 as the armhole. So now divide 8.5, we'll be having 4.2 for the center. You just mark the center like this. Then this 4.2, you take in 1.2. 1.2. That is 1/4. 1/4. So that's for that. So from here, I'm taking, how did I get my fitting line? From here, from the arm line, we're taking 8 inches. 8 inches. 8 inches to get my arm line. 8 inches. So that's, I'll be interpreting my arm line like this, 8 inches. So for an average person of a length of, maybe you are using the length of 30 to 32, from 28, 30, 32, you can use 24 for your hip line. For this person, I'm going to be using 25 because above 33, the length is above 33, so I'm using 25 at my hip line, at my hip line. So that is the formula I use. When somebody is 32, 30, from 28 to 32, I use 24 to get my hip line. From there, I will have to cut out my vent. So, but if the person is less than that, then I use, if more than that, I use 25. So now we are going to be linking everything here. So our bust frame is 47. So 47 divided by 4, then plus 1 inch will give us 12.7. 12.7. So we are using 12.7. So we are using 12.7. So for the person, so bust is always divided by 4 plus any inches you want to add. So some persons had half inches, some had 1 inch, but me, I'm always like to add 1 inch to my own. So that is what I'm using 1 inch. I'm adding 1 inch to my own. 12.7. That's what I'm using here. So on this place, I will go in by half inch. By half inch, my waistline, I will go in by half inch, which is I'll be using 12 here, 12.1 here, 12.2 here, 12.2. Then in my hip line, I also use the 12.7. So whatever I got in my, so when you're taking your measurement, sometimes, most times, somebody's bust and somebody's hip can be almost the same. But that's why it's always good to measure your hip and your bust. So when you see that the hip is bigger than the bust, so you can also likewise come here and interpret the hip divide by 4, and you add your inches to it to get your hip line in this place. So everybody is not the same. So that is when, if you are taking the person's measurement and the hip is bigger. So most times, if I want to take my senator measurement, I free it. I make sure the hip and the bust are the same. Most time, I make sure the hip and the bust are the same. So what I just do in the fitting, I just take in half inch to place a little fitting to the cloth, to add a little fitting to the shirt. So that is what I do. So this is for that. Then you come here, then you just, if you have French cuff, you can use bust. If you don't have French cuff, you can work with your free hand curve to get your. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. So, and use your free hand curve. You don't have your French curve to get this line properly. Make sure you work it, you get this line properly before you cut. Don't just start cutting when you have not gotten what you are looking for. So make sure you got the line properly before you start cutting. So the that is for the fitting of the the senator. Now just make sure you went around. So yeah, we're having 12, 12. Yeah, we have 12, 12. Oh yeah, it's 12. So we're having 12 here. So we just cut now. But as I said before, this is the best formula to use for a fitted arm hole. A fitted arm hole is always shoulder divide by 2. Shoulder divide. It's always shoulder divide by 2. So please for that, please don't forget to follow me, like, and share. So for the neck, I'll be teaching us the formula on how to get neck on our next video. So share, like, and follow, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. God bless you.